What is going on, guys? Welcome to Barrookie. In today's video I'm going to show you how to make this plate-loaded wooden rack-attachable belt squat machine. So this one is inspired by Candito Training because I saw it on his Instagram and I thought, hey, this looks like a fun DIY project that I can do and something that I can get use out of it, because a belt squat machine is something that is similar as just regular barbell squatting, but you take the load out of your back and you load the legs more. So this would be something as an accessory exercise that you can do and which might be fun. So because it's just a secondary exercise and we are limited in a home gym environment, we want this thing to be as small as possible. So that's why I thought this design was so awesome. So if I unload the plate here for a second, what we get here is a very small form factor. With this is even retractable, so it takes up 1 meter by 20 centimeters by 10 centimeters. It's almost nothing. So this thing is awesome. So let me show you how to build it. Okay, so before you do any projects, it's always better to check your storage bins to see what you have laying around from previous projects. And that is something that I'm going to tell you now, but that I didn't really do before starting this project myself. So here I store all my metal parts. So this is part of the cable pulley machine. We have some cable still here, and what I found was from the pull bar, the thicker one, I have still this laying around. So this is great to store the plates on, so this will come in handy. Also, from the cable pulley machine, I have this one, because usually these things come in pairs and I only needed one, so I have a second one here. And then I have a whole bunch of wood. And then we're going to use some leftover pieces from the reverse hyper, which we happen to use for almost every project. So I'm going to try and calculate and actually just eyeball the distance that I need from the rack to the person that's going to use the belt squat machine. So let's do that. So I think this would be like a good distance, right? And the device comes at knee level, at knee height. So I think this should do the trick. We can always make it smaller, but we can't make it larger, right? Or not as easy. So I think this is like a good length that we need. At one point, I tried to make a glute ham raise machine from the reverse hyper. Didn't really work out, but I had this piece here already drilled, and now I can just do like that. So I don't have any footage of drilling the hole, but I guess you can fill in that gap because I already did it. Great! This project is going well. Going to be like something like this, chopped in half, a little bit spaced out. So by the power of editing, I got this block split in half, I got the iron out of it, and we're good to go. So I already made the 2 planks on both sides of the peg just for show, just to see how it feels. And the idea is to put this one here where the pole is going to go in. Right now it can't slide all the way through. We're going to put this around here, right? This is where it's going to go. And this one is going to go all the way at the end. And that way we can attach the ring to it. And here we're going to add some screws and put this one in. So my initial thought was, when we're going to use this pipe, to drill in some screws on the sides here and to attach it so it doesn't go anywhere. Now that I had this iron or this metal plate that I have laying around anyway, I'm going to screw this metal plate to the bottom here, and this pipe can just rest in here. And if I ever need this pipe for another thing, I can always get it out and use it for that, and then place it back in here, right? The reason why we can do this is really because this doesn't carry any weight. It just makes sure that the weight is not going to shift on either side, right? It just makes sure that the weight stays here, relatively. So I'm all for keeping things tidy, but sometimes you just want to work and you want to continue. So that's what it ends up looking like. So now we're going to attach these pieces because they're still loose. We're going to make one plank out of this, and then we're going to attach this block here, which we just made. This one is going right in here. Plate is 20 centimeters from the side of the hole to the outside. Right, so this is 20 centimeters. So I would say we let the plate go all the way up to here. So this awesome rack came with these big ass pegs here that you can use for bands. So if they can hold bands, they definitely can hold the weight of this thing here. And also the plates that you put on top of this. So any questions that might arise, like, is this safe? The weight really of the plates is only going to be carried by these two things here, right? And if you look at it, it's a big size and it's a small frame. So this acts like a I-beam like we have in construction. So this is going to carry a lot of weight. The peg is not going to carry as much weight, because it's going to be all the way at the end. Most of the weight will be carried by this ring here and our legs. Now that's why we want our dip belt also to be adequately strong. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I love building it. And DIY projects are so amazingly fun. I really love them. I hope I inspired you to make stuff for yourself and to think for yourself to really come up with awesome stuff. So again, thank you so much. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more projects, or if you want to see me using projects like that one over there, or if you want to see me do fun stuff, please subscribe. I won't let you down. So also leave a comment, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!